Alright guys, long time, no videos from me. There were a couple of reasons, and I don't know if I'm choosing the correct time to make a video because I'm ill, but okay. I really need to explain what's going on here and what I've been through with especially Pimax and especially my experience with them with my problem with the Mura optical engine. My optical engine, as you know, the Pimax Crystal Super has the ability to swap not the entire headset itself, but you can change this optical engine, which is like a cassette that includes, like it says, the optical part of the HMD, which is the screens, which are the screens and the lenses. Those lenses have eye tracking. Those panels were well. My first experience was that I've noticed a lot of Mura, so I decided to go through to their support and try to get a replacement. My situation is that I live in Argentina, so Pimax doesn't ship to my country. So I had to use a US address in Miami and then use a mail forwarding system or company which will charge me per kilogram to ship this optical engine to Argentina. I previously had to pay this same company to ship the headset from Miami to Argentina. Okay, the headset arrived in time. It was fast. It was safe. All the box was sealed and perfectly shipped without any issue. The optical engine, well, I had to talk to Pimax and ask them to send me a highly triple or 5 times checked optical engine, because I wasn't going to pay again for something that it could be wrong. I had the previous experience with the Pimax Crystal Light lenses, and I had to deal with Pimax for like 5 times, 4 times. I had to ask them for lenses, replacement lenses, 5 times or 4. I can't remember. The thing is that after several months, I got my Pimax Crystal Light lenses, and they worked. But I had to wait like 8 months or something like that in the entire process. I got the Crystal Super in August 2024, and this was sold like by the beginning of this year, 2025. Okay, so I had this the Crystal Light working like for a couple months. Then the Crystal Super came up, so I decided to move forward and upgrade to the Super, because all the YouTubers and the community said that it was like a game changer headset, because it has eye tracking, which the Pimax Crystal Light didn't. The Crystal OG has eye tracking, but the Light doesn't have eye tracking, which is a game changer. Okay, but they also talk about the screens, but some said about the Mura. that Mura was present, but they had early uh, versions of the headset. They were like testing the headset, and they say, okay, this will be maybe fixed with the new or the final product. The thing is that some YouTubers said, okay, now it's fixed. Yes, it's perfect, blah, blah, blah. Okay. So once I got my Super, the first thing I noticed was the Mura. So I decided to ask for this replacement. But I wasn't going to accept any optical engine. I asked Pimax to triple check, like I said, and send me the correct and best possible optical engine. Well, I had to accept and pay again. I said to Pimax that I was going to pay again this shipping cost myself only if they send me the best and a Mura free optical engine. They asked me to return the original optical engine before getting this new optical engine, which I denied. I didn't accept, and asked them to send me first this new one, compare both engines, and decide which one was going to be the best. That was not my idea, of course. My idea was to get a better version of the engine, a perfect version of this engine. The thing is that I got the. Let me go out. Well, the thing is that I got the optical engine 2 months after that. They accepted to send me the optical engine, and they told me, okay, don't worry, Diego. This will be checked several times, and you will receive the new one. That won't have any problem. So I say, okay, and I will pay for returning the old one. Okay, I said, I had no problem. I had to pay $120 of shipping cost. Okay, if they send me the correct one. Okay, it's Pimax. Okay, so I won't be fighting against them because they said originally that they are not shipping to my country. Okay, that's my problem. But the problem was this: after 2 months, I received the new optical engine, and once I swapped the optical engine, I first noticed that the Mura was still there. When especially look at the sun here, for instance, that you have plenty of white here all around the sun, and you move your head, it's like the screen door effect. You notice all the pixels. It's like a dirty screen. I must say that is better than the old one, like 30-40% less Mura, because my original one was really, really bad. But the Mura is still there. So I said, what did you check? Must say that I got the sheet with all the the past quality control items, all the seals, all the signatures from a guy at Pimax saying that all the Mura was okay, the lenses were okay, everything is fine. Okay. What happened? Let's say that okay, they fixed 40%, 30% of the Mura. These panels are this good, and that's enough. You can't go beyond this. And first thing I thought was, okay, so most of the YouTubers are biased or lying about these panels, and these are not Mura free panels at all. Uh, so I say, okay, I have no exit here. That's it. But I had to go through the Pimax Play settings and try different, I have to change first the IPD because I noticed eye strain and double vision, and when you don't touch those features, you get that crazy feeling and you get sick. Okay, so I try to change the IPD not manually, making the input there at Pimax Play, and first thing I noticed was that the motors were stuck. And the noise they were making was terrible. Like they were making false contact. The motor was working, but the lenses weren't moving. The optical engine was there, the lenses were there, but the mechanism wasn't working. So I said, this is terrible. This is terrible, guys. I can't even change the IPD. I tried everything. Uh, so, what's next? At the same time, I've noticed that the eye tracking device, like the Pimax said, is like a third-party hardware there. Tobii is the responsible. It's a hardware from Tobii, I think. If you take a look at your Windows bar at the bottom right, you'll see an icon. That means that the eye tracking device is connected. Well, I was getting the USB sound over and over again, like this disconnection, and my eyes were getting this area out of focus. My eyes weren't tracking. Then this problem solved by itself. I don't know if it was a USB problem. I didn't change the USB port, but after one computer restart, it fixed. But then, after playing and trying again with the motors, with the IPD settings, the left eye started to blink, started to act like out of sync. It was like a panel problem. The left eye was flickering, and I noticed that I had like like a refresh rate problem because once I changed to 72 hertz, I was in 90. This was fixed. But in 90 hertz, the left screen didn't want to work. I tried different resolutions. I tried the native resolution. I was using with my previous optical engine a 200 super sampling configuration, which was perfect for these panels. But this was unacceptable. So I sent Pimax an email. I shared my problem with especially the optical engine motors for the IPD settings with the Reddit community, and they said, okay, I had the same problem. I've heard of different people having this problem. The problem is the shipping box, that they might have shipping problems, or the package is weak, so this mechanism gets stuck or broken break because of the transportation, or you know. I honestly don't think that was the case. I I must say that if you push the cloth that covers the engine, the lenses, at the top right, you'll see the motor that moves the optical engine IPD. Okay, I did that. I pushed with a tiny plastic piece that I use for cell phone screen replacements or repair. I used that several times, and magically, by the art of coincidence, the motor start to work. So I had the chance to change the IPD setting. I must say that after this, the optical engine, uh, the sensation I have with this new optical engine is not the same I had with the old lenses, with the original lenses. I get some kind of eye strain. Uh, I don't know, guys. And I decided to go back in this process and try the old one. And honestly, that 40-30% of Mura fix turned out to be like 10, because might be a placebo effect in my first impression. I honestly don't feel that much difference with this new optical engine. I must say that the left screen going nuts with the refresh rate and flickering comes up time to time, especially when the HMD gets hot, maybe. So I'm in this situation again with Pimax, which is having to spend the lifespan of my already fully paid headset with the support guys and going forward and backwards with emails, with shipping from Argentina to the States to China, China to the States to Argentina. Pimax said that they will be paying for this, but honestly, I don't know what to do, guys. I had 4 Pimax Crystal Light lenses, and I don't want to spend my entire time with this headset feeling like it's not working properly, that I have to wait to get the real thing. This is not the way. I'm not paying full for a product that is not good. It's not prepared for consumers, at least for high quality consumers that notice Mura, that notice lenses having problems, that notice IPD problems. Honestly, should I deal with Pimax again or change my direction on? Because I must say that I'm this YouTuber. I'm this. I have this little channel and I share with you all my experience. But I'm having right now 55, 56, 60 frames per second in higher in native resolution. I could say that this is amazing, it's beautiful, but it's not what I pay for, because my Pimax Crystal Light was this good, maybe 40-30% less, but I wasn't having problems with all the things that I had to be through. I sold my Pimax Crystal Light, and the new user, is enjoying the Crystal Light. He said, "Hey, this is amazing." Yeah, sure, but I can't say this because I'm not noticing uh, better quality, because Mura is ruining this, and the different problems I'm experiencing is ruining my experience. I don't know if it's this original panel's problem that it won't be fixed. I don't know if different users have different feelings or they don't notice Mura, uh, but believe me, this is not what I paid for. So I'm a YouTuber, of course, but I didn't ask Pima for free products. I didn't ask for for testing products. I never had. Maybe yes, I have this linked to get products, so you can buy the products from Pimax, and I have uh, a, a, a fee that I get, but I still didn't have any fee because they have an amount of money to fill first to pay you. But honestly, I don't need that money to be happy. I need a good headset here, and I'm sharing my experience with you without any uh, without any need to feel pushed by a company, or without having to say something that it won't hurt a company reputation. Because honestly, I'm a consumer that wants to share his experience. And I don't know, guys. That's my whole feeling. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do if I want to return this, and then what? I sold all my headsets because I want to keep this. I wanted to have the best in the market. That's what they said. They said that this was similar to Somnium headset, that was similar to the Vario, that was better than all the previous headsets. Eye tracking is beautiful. I recognize that. It makes the performance act like never before. That's for sure. Pimax, don't launch products that you can't uh, produce properly. That's my that's what I think. And YouTubers, please stop saying things that are not true, because I don't buy any more that this was a perfect headset and this is the best consumer headset ever. I tested the Apple Vision Pro that has less resolution than this, and believe me, it's better. Okay, I know it's not PCVR. I know you can't fly it like this. We're talking about Flight Simulator 2024 here. That's what matters. But with this amount of Mura, with this amount of problems, you know, oh, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you understand my feelings and my rant, and why I didn't come with new videos earlier. I was tired to deal with this again. I spend most of my YouTube videos dealing with problems all the time, and I don't know. I will share with you some recommendations in a new video coming soon, because like I said, the performance is getting better and better in VR. But that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and if you have any similar situation, just share this with us and we can discuss and try to figure out what's the best thing to do. See you guys. Bye bye.